sing my new song, Trusting You, because I'm trying to promote it right now. Okay, so count your blessings, name them one by one. But if it good for me, good for you, life not turn by turn. Cause it no matter at all. But I should lay a bet so you go lie and just be wise and strong. But if I dare for you, share your day for me. If I call on you, would you come for me? Would you run? Come, come. Would you run? Come, come. Say if I dare for you, share your day for me. You can count on me. Can I count on you? Would you run? Come, come. Would you run? Come, come. Can I trust in you? 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 Thank
From
you.
Cape to Cairo,
Madagascar to Morocco.
You're travelling on the airwaves of Power Ace Radio.
So, hi, welcome to Power Ace Radio, Meet the Artist. So, I wanted firstly to just get straight into it. And I would love for you to tell a bit about yourself and for our listeners.
Okay, thanks for having me here today. My name is Princess Ella, originally known as Princess OnorElla or Princess Onor, and I'm an Afrobeat artist, Afro-pop artist. I'm from Nigeria, based in the United States, Atlanta. I started music when I was 10 years old. I started writing, composing songs when I was 10, 11. And I'm here now in the United States, trying my best to see how I can carry Afrobeats, make it go wide and far in the States, especially Atlanta, where I am right now. So that's a little bit of me.
Yeah, well, that sounds great. And I know that you just released a new song called Trusting You a couple of days ago.
Yes.
Yeah, it was such great to listen to that song, and it brought me so much joy and happiness just to listen to it.
Thank you.
I wanted to really know, what was your inspiration behind that song, and when did this idea occur to you to I want to produce this kind of song?
Yeah, so it's more or less a song that asks people about how they feel about people. Can I really trust in you? With everything going around in the world, there's so much hate, there's so much pain, there's so much betrayal, so I thought about writing a song that, asks a question, if you're my friend, and I'm in trouble, if I call you, would you come? Would you be there for me? Would you stand by me when I'm down and things are out and things are, when I'm flat on my belly, would you be there for me? So it's just a song that asks the questions about how true is your friendship? How true are you to me? I'll be there for you. You can count on me. I'm your friend, but can I count on you when I need your help? So that's what it's about.
Yeah, and just wondering, how long did it take you to make this track overall, to produce it, to write it?
It was 3 hours.
Oh, right. Very quick then.
It was 3 hours. I wrote the song. It just came because I get inspiration from different things and different places. It could be a movie, I just write and I store, I write and I keep, so it just came, and I have a studio in my house. So it's easy for me to just quickly record it and then send over to my producer to put it together. So yeah, it was 3 hours. I put it together, in 3 hours. Yes.
Wow. I think loads of people are going to be now listening to that song. And previously, I know you did a song, Your Love, and this has reached so many people and it's been on so many platforms. On Spotify, been over 56,000 listeners. How does that feel to see people listening to your song and your fan base growing?
I get very emotional because it's my dream to write a song and see a lot of people like it, listen to it, like across board, out of the States, in France and the whole of Europe. They're playing it in clubs, they're sending videos and saying, oh, your song has been played in the club and everything, you know. So I'm excited. I get emotional. Sometimes I cry because I'm like, oh my God, you know. So I've done a couple of songs. In 2021, I did an EP called Wonder Woman. It didn't go that far, you know, but Your Love right now is like the highest right now when it comes to streams, and it's still going, you know. So I'm just very grateful. I'm grateful.
Yeah. And I mean, I know that you had recognition and you got an International Creative Female Artist Special Recognition Award, like courtesy of DCM Awards. How did that feel to achieve that?
It was a beautiful feeling. I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh my God, people are watching me, you know. That was how I felt. I was like, oh my God, okay, this is real. And DCM Awards is a platform in Atlanta that recognizes young talent, you know, in the States and out of the States, like Africans in America and all. And it's a beautiful platform. So to be recognized by that platform, I'm like, okay, I'm doing something right, you know.
Yeah. I mean, was you shocked? Was you feel like so happy when you got that award? What were you feeling in that moment?
Yes, when I got the award, I was like, okay, I wasn't expecting this, but I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful. Yeah.
And so I know that you've been singing from a very young age. I heard that from the age of 13, I think, you decided to record in the studio with your older brother, who is a rapper. So how was that? Like your first time ever? How was that? Was it nervous? Was it like you were just so excited?
It was I can never forget the first time I went in the studio, because my brother used to rap. Because my family is like, we all soaked in music. My dad, my mom, everybody. My mom plays the piano. My dad is like a music lover. Everybody's like into music, you know. So my brother used to rap, and he used to go to the studio. So one day I was like, I'm gonna come with you, because I used to write his choruses. He would rap me, and I write his chorus for him, you know. So, and I was very little, so he was like, okay, you know what? I'll take you one day. So I was supposed to be in school that day, and he came to school and picked me up from school, and we didn't tell nobody. we just we snuck out of school. We snuck out of school. I went to the studio, and it was at a studio at Yaba, somewhere in Lagos, and I saw a couple of stars, like, you know, celebrities, and I was like, oh my God, you know, it was a very beautiful experience. And that was when I knew, okay, I want to really do music, because it is all I want to do. So, yeah.
So you knew quite from an early age what you wanted to do then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
So is everyone in your family from the musical side of things?
Not really, but we all love music. Like, we're all crazy about music. But every other person does like other things, you know, like they're into so many other things, but everybody loves music. Yeah.
So do you play any instruments like piano or guitar?
Yes, I play the guitar, I play drums, and I also play the piano. Yes, I used to play drums when I was in high school. I was in a band, and we used to play drums every day, like every morning, like Monday to Friday. And then when there are occasions for the governor and everything, we go and play national anthems and all of that, you know. So yes, I play those instruments.
Wow, you play quite a lot. Which one is which one was firstly the hardest to learn out of all of them?
I would say the piano, because I wasn't really into it, but my dad wanted me to play the piano because when I was little, he saw Alicia Keys one time, and it was like, oh, she plays the piano. I want my daughter to play the piano. So he got me a lesson teacher, and she used to teach me how to play the piano, but I wasn't really into it because I love the guitar. It was always my, you know, I just love the idea of the guitar. So when I was done with school, I got myself an acoustic guitar, and I learned how to play the guitar. So yeah.
which one, if you have to pick one, which instrument would you like play?
The guitar.
Guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I mean, hopefully you can give me some tips on it because I've been interested,
Sure.
but I think it would take me ages to learn it.
You know, as long as you want to learn, if it's in your heart to learn, it's like real quick, you know.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And so you were interested in singing from an early age. Did you have like a famous artist that you look up to and be like, yes, I want to sing like her or he?
Yes. When I was growing up, they used to call me Ashanti. Because I used to say, I know it's funny. Like to date, my brother stole my name as Ashanti in their phone. I'm like, stop it. You know? So yeah, I used to love Ashanti, Beyonce. Yeah, those were the people I used to like. Destiny's Child, you know. I used to like sing their songs from back to back to back. Like it was, yeah, those are my peeps.
And was it like when you wanted to become a singer, was it hard to get into the industry? Like if someone's out there now who want to get in this industry, was it easier or is it like much harder now?
So I'm an independent artist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not signed into any record label right now. And for anyone who's trying to do music as an independent artist, it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of work, a lot of money. It takes a lot of all of you actually, because sometimes I wake up 3 a.m. I'm trying to calculate, okay, what do I do next? Because you are your own boss, you are your promoter, you are your own music. I record my songs myself, so it takes a whole lot of dedication. That's all I can say. You know, if you're dedicated and consistent, it really matters. Just be consistent and keep going. And someday it's kind of easy now to get, you know, known because of the media, Instagram, Facebook, and all of that, you know. But it still takes a lot of work. It does.
So it takes up then, like always, every part of your day. Do you have like any hobbies or interest apart from the music side?
Yes, I'm into IT.
Huh?
Yes, I work as an IT. I'm actually a cybersecurity analyst. And yes, but I create music is like I create almost all my time, almost all my free time for music because that's like what I really want to do, you know.
Yeah. And so from me personally, I feel when artists expose their work, to me, it's like they're revealing like their soul to the public. And I have so much like respect for that. And I'm curious to see how does that feel when you put your music out there and you know like people will judge it. How does that feel? Are you nervous? Are you like you don't care? How did that?
So I get nervous because I'm like, I hope they like it, you know. I hope people listen to it and understand my point of view because it's one thing to write a song that you understand, it's one thing to put down lyrics that you feel emotionally, but would they feel it the way you feel it, you know? So it's, you know, it's I get nervous. That's just it. I get very nervous, you know. But sometimes when I write some songs, I'm like, okay, they gotta love this one. There's no, like you can tell me nothing. Yes.
So, because obviously you have produced many songs already, do you get nervous like less often now? Is it more like natural feeling, or is it still nervous every time?
So it's natural feeling now because now I know the path I want to follow. Because before now, I was like, should I do this? Should I do that? Because I'm like very talented. I can do this, do that, you know. So it's like, okay, I need to pick one and just stay there, you know. So it's like now I know, and I work with a producer in Nigeria. Shout out to EOG. I work with a producer called Skimsy. He creates my beats, you know, and I also work with Shayon in the States, and we just created this kind of, it's like a team where they know what I want already. Like if I want to create a song, I know where to go to get my beats. If I want to mix my song, I know who to go to mix for me, So yeah, it's no, right now I'm not nervous because then I didn't know who to turn to, where to get my beats from, where to, so now it's like, okay, I know what to do now. So it's like, I'm sure. And then the responses I've been getting from people, I get shout outs from people from all over the world. So it's like, okay, I think it's made me more confident. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have like a lot of people helping you then, like in your team to produce each song individually? And
I don't really have, I wouldn't say I have a team. I just have a couple of people I reach out to when I need help. But I don't really have like a team. And if I had a team, I would say it would take me farther than I am right now. If I had like a label or something, I'll probably be, way, because I spend my money, I promote myself, I reach out to, so it's not like there's a team. I'm the team. Yeah.
oh, and so hopefully all your fans are going to be listening to this.
Sure, they will.
What is like the one message you would like to give them?
Stay true to yourself. Stay true to
Great.
yourself. Be consistent. Stay true. Do not give up. Do not give up, and be trustworthy. Be trustworthy. Listen to my song, "Trust in You." So you can be trustworthy. That's all I can say. And always pray, because God is like, He's the only one that can make things turn around for good. So yeah, that's it.
Wow, that's such a great message to give out there. And I think your love for music and your dedication to this craft has, I think, really have made you so successful and becoming even more well known.
Yes.
Do you struggle with that? Do you feel like, whoa, it gets too much for me? Or do you feel like, no, it doesn't at all?
No. It's what I want. It's my passion. So it's never too much. No. Yeah.
What would be like your favorite part of the work that you do? Is it like creating the song, or when what is the best part in the process that you really enjoy doing?
I think recording, just in my studio and putting it together, putting the melodies together and the lyrics together. That's like the favorite part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, which one out of all the songs that you've done already, which one do you like truly enjoy listening to? And which one do you like had the most fun with?
Right now, I would say Your Love, because it's like everybody likes Your Love right now. So they make me, sometimes I'm like, okay, I want to listen to something else. And you're like, and I turn on my Instagram and I see someone is listening to Your Love. I'm like, okay, let me go back and listen to it again, So yeah, I would say Your Love. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think because in the past you've done like covers of other artists. Do you enjoy doing that? Do you want to do more of that, or do you prefer you like doing your own song, or is it both?
So doing covers has actually got me more followers and more people, like recognition, to an extent. And I enjoy doing that, but I rather spend more time writing my own songs and, putting my own lyrics together than, covers. So yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I do enjoy watching your music videos as well as listening to your song. Do you just, it's like you have so much fun. It's just like you let everything go and you just focus entirely on that.
Yes, yes, I have fun with it, It makes me happy. Music makes me happy naturally. Like when I'm sad or I'm down, I just turn on the music and I'm like, I just go. So yeah. I just have fun with it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, your songs are like, even your recent song, to me, it like really captivates the listener. And to me, just like get me in the mood to start dancing. I just really enjoy it.
Thank you.
And I love so much how you seem to enjoy it like as well. It's like you want to just spread this positive, joyful message.
Yes.
And I was wondering, now I asked this to everyone on my guests.
Okay.
I was wondering, what do you have in the pipeline? What's next for you?
I'm hoping to work with top musicians, Africans and non-Africans. I'm hoping to, this year, I plan to do a couple of songs with like popular artists in Nigeria, Ghana, Africa, then across board, United States. So I'm hoping to get more popular this year, and yeah.
Who would you like to perform with? You could pick anyone right now to do a single with. Who would it be?
You mean in Africa or right here in the States? Because
Oh, I don't, let's do both of them. So
okay,
one of them in Africa and one of them.
Okay, so right here in the States, I've always wanted to do something with Shensia because I feel like we have something in common, like a lot in common actually, and she's from Jamaica, but she's in America, and then she's got this kind of story behind her, like a life story that kind of resonates with what I'm going through at the moment, so I love Shensia. I can sing all her songs, so I'm hoping one day I get to like do something with Shensia. And in Africa, there are a whole lot of people that I love. I love Whiskey Davido. I love Tiwa Savage. I love all of them. I can't even pick right now. I'm just hoping that, yeah, Alade, yeah.
So where would be your best like place to perform at around the world? If you could only pick one, where would it be?
Oh my.
I'm giving you all these questions right on the spot.
Maybe the O2 Arena.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, that's interesting. And so where would, if someone's listening to this right now, where could they find your music? So
okay, so you can find my songs on Spotify, Apple Music, Audiomack. It's everywhere on all platforms, Pandora, everywhere. You can find it everywhere and anywhere. And you can also find it on Power Ace Radio. They play my song, like you guys play my song like every day, almost every day. And I'm so grateful for your support. Yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's such a great song. We have to play it every day to get everyone to listen to it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And I mean, it's been great having you on the show with us, and thank you for your time. And before I pass over to Pally, if you want to say any words, I would like, this is so random for me, but if you could think of like one word or one sentence to describe who you are as an artist, what would it be?
Positive and creative.
Wow, there you go. Great words.
Thank you.
So if I pass over to Pally, if he want to add anything or say anything else.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Super. I'm just trying to get my camera to go back on. Well, hey, this is the beauty of technology. You said you work in IT, so I'm sure you know how this goes. But hey, I'm back.
Welcome.
So, yeah, being Nigerian, I'm Nigerian originally myself. You grew up in Lagos, so I grew up in Lagos too. Hey,
what we did.
And I think, as Olivia was saying, the track is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Actually, every single day.
Yes.
Requesting it, and this is why we pray. So It's captivating song. Like, yeah, give me your love. I found, yeah, I've dropped that in the club a few times as well. So, I just, well, Olivia covered most of the things that I would like to say as well. But suppose there's only one thing, like if let's say you could, you've mentioned all these different artists and you've mentioned like you would like to perform at the O2. What is it about? I say, because obviously you could perform in the UK, you could perform in the US, you could perform in Nigeria, but you chose the O2, which is in the UK. Why that particular venue? Or why the UK?
Because it's believed that once you're opportune to perform at the O2, you are very close to being a star. That's the belief, or you're already a star. Yeah, and the crowd is always massive. So if you are able to stand on that stage and perform, and you have made it. To me, I just don't know. That's what I feel. Yeah.
Really cool. I suppose there a lot of artists here do go through the O2. It's a great venue.
Yeah.
So, and to you, what is the next? What are we looking forward to?
I have a couple of songs coming up, and I would say an album. Let me just say an album coming up, and just watch out for me. I have so many things coming up. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. Just turn on your notification because it's about to go down. Yeah.
I like that. And this is one of my like kind of random questions. That what would you say is your kind of spirit animal? So if there was an animal that represents you, I know we're all animals already, but if there was something that would represent you in terms of your character and in terms of what you do, what would it be and why?
I would say, so I get very aggressive when I want something, like when I'm like a go-getter. So I would say a lioness in one hand, but I'm also very calm as a dove. Like I'm literally just very peaceful. Like I just protect my energy and my space, So I'm literally I stay away from trouble, basically. So you can mix both animals together and then you have me. Yeah.
That is very cool. That's a good answer. And kind of, yeah, so basically as a last comment, is there anything you like to say to your fans, basically?
Yes, watch out for Princess Ella is coming with Smoke, and please keep streaming Your Love and my new song Trusting You. Tune into Power Ace FM in the UK. They are the bomb. If you are upcoming, they literally support you. So reach out to them and just keep going. Don't give up. Just keep going. Believe in yourself. That's all I can say. Thank you.
That's really, really great advice. So yeah, I'll pass back over to you, Olivia. Thank you for letting me.
Thank you, Patty.
Wow, I think that was just great. Sorry, I was just mesmerized how you was like a dog and then a lioness. And I'm thinking that's a really great answer. Yeah, that's a great answer, like straight away, knocked it out of the park. Wow, yeah. I mean, I know this might be a bit cheeky, but I was wondering if you could sing just for a bit, just for like just a couple of lines, just on your new song or any song, really.
Okay, so I'll sing my new song, Trusting You, because I'm trying to promote it right now. Okay, so count your blessings, name them one by one. But if it good for me, good for you, life not turn by turn. Cause it no matter at all. But I should lay a bet so you can lie and just be wise and strong. But if I dare for you, share your day for me. If I call on you, would you come for me? Would you run? Come, come. Would you run? Come, come. Say if I dare for you, share your day for me. You can count on me. Can I count on you? Would you run? Come, come. Would you run? Come, come. Can I trust in you? 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 Thank you.
Yay, well done. That was so nice. Sorry I have to ask that on the spot, but yeah, that was such a pleasure to listen to again.
Thank you.
So I think, unfortunately, we have to wrap our time up here, which is, I know, it's so unfair. If we could speak longer. I mean, it would be great to have you back on the show.
Sure.
It'd be absolutely great. And so, yeah, so thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And it was just a pleasure to listen to you and to have a chat with you as well. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Olivia.
And hopefully we can speak soon.
Sure. Anytime.
Okay, and thank you for our listeners who've been listening as well. And yeah, thank you.
More music variety
on Power Ace Radio.
Bye.
Bye.
Power Ace Radio.